So the sprinters, first in the Marauders, number 3, Lee Chandler and Michael Sonsini for the Gators. First offensive possession goes to Sacred Heart Prep Gators. Back down full, Michael Sonsini.
Come on, guys.
Looks like it goes to the Marauders. This will be their first offensive possession.
Help Polo. You Kyle. You Kyle. Come back, Polo. Wait for it. 21 side. 21 side.
The ball sent over to Spencer Beckworth. But to the ball first is Michael Sonsini.
Get there, Spencer.
Shot and score by number 9, Michael Sonsini, under heavy pressure. 5:57 remaining in the first period. And first to score, the Sacred Heart Prep Gators leading 1-0.
Hey, Kyle, 2.
Back to number 2, Drake Charmuga. Andrew Cherubian on defense.
Oh, Andrew! Make the pass, right? Come on, Joe! Come on. Come in here, you're fine. You got time.
Chandler, defense by Michael Sonsini.
Back.
Back and forth, Charmuga and Chandler go.
Bill!
Pick up that bar out is Alexander Nemeth.
Slide left, Jake.
First sends down to Michael Sonsini. And a power play for the Gators. Called on number 9, that's Nick Webster. Gators with a 6-on-5, as we mentioned. Michael Sonsini back. Picked up on the rebound by Walker Seymour.
When are we even?
And comes to ready by a field save.
Keep going. Keep going. One point. Come on, stay there. Higher. Good boy.
The swinging back into action for the first time this evening, Reed Caron, number 17, as he's in play for the Marauders.
Here we go. Now behind you. Press. No ball here, Ben. Press.
Get high.
You're good. No ball. Come on, Ben. Balls on 2. No ball. Balls on 2. Iron lane. Press, no foul.
Back in play comes across to Alex Sertante, being defended by Reed Caron.
Watch quick. Get them on your head. Go. You, Charlie.
Shot stopped by Charlie Gurley. Charlie sent it down to Ivan Sosnikov.
Good. Look here. Now. Come on. Hold it down. Get him live. Wait. Someone get him live.
Reed Caron.
Somebody help.
Back over to Sosnikov.
Look where you
Back and forth again. Spencer Beckworth was in the set and the time ran out. So Nemeth now sweeps it up. And a power play for Sacred Heart Prep. Called on number 2, Drake Charmuga. That's his first. Swimming it down, Michael Sonsini. Back out to Sertante.
Ready to knock down. Watch one, Reed. Skip pass, Reed.
Nice.
So both teams now even. Swinging now into play for the first time this evening, number 20, Anthony Trolio.
Lead. Come on, Joe. Ball side. There he is. There we go.
Power play now for Jesuit Marauders, called number 12. That's Alex Otadze, his first power play for the Marauders.
Phil, read.
Chandler.
Slide. They're splitting up top.
Back out to Soistikov. Rebound by number 17, Karen. And the ball bangs against the out-of-bounds line, which puts it in the hands of the Gators. Gators come back even as Otadze swims back into play. Power play for the Gators. Called on number 20, that's Anthony Trolio, his first. Sonsini. Shot just tipped in from the cross. Sent across from number 15, Walker Seymour, and tipped in Andrew Charukian on the crossing pass.
All right,
Power play.
Get on line. Hey, 1-1. Okay, hard.
Will Riley now checking in for the Gators. Kyle Ballack also checking in. And Jackson Clevenger, number 7, for Sacred Heart Prep.
Use the water. Now drive.
Luke Chandler being defended by Michael Sonsini.
Hold it. You and Reed.
Chandler sends it back over. Now to number 19.
White ball.
Way to go, Joseph!
Phil, Reed, Phil.
By Alexander Mammoth, and Marauders maintain possession as Luke Chandler now picks it up.
Reed, come on, Reed. Wait for Reed. There's Reed. Phil, Reed. Reed.
Being defended by Sonsini. And stolen by number 10, Will Riley. Sonsini. Seymour. Hurley.
Reed to the 2.
Under a minute to play in the first period. First goes into Reed Curran, being defended by Will Riley.
Quick.
Chandler. Reingart.
Weak. Shoot.
So Reingart, after being checked in the last time, passes over to Trolio. Time runs out.
Watch the overpass. Good.
The shot clock and the game clock nearly identical. But shot clock, of course, a little bit faster.
Find the ball, Reed. What's that for? Work. The ball good, sir. What's that for? No ball.
Over to Clevenger.
2, 1.
Walker Seymour, number 15, just at 0.1 second on the game clock. As the shot clocks expired just a tad earlier. That was the buzzer you heard. Next to Clevenger with the assist on that.
I'm not sure we need this announcement.
I was going to say, why are there announcers?
Okay, well, the referees are just giving that time, just going to let that run out. So at the end of 1, Sacred Heart Prep Gators 3 and Jesuit 0.
Where's James?
The Spectrum community is the television home of the CIF Sports. Connect all of your incredible teams and student athletes with Spectrum Community. Your players, your schools, and the sports you can't live without. Don't miss a new game show about Spectrum Community, and that's on channel 83. TicketTap is the official online ticketing partner of the CIF Regional State Championships. Register and buy tickets online to the best events. That's TicketTap. Buy tickets online. www.tickettap.com. Last year's Marine Corps is an elite team made up of men and women who are mentally strong and easy to help. To learn more about joining our team, visit www.league.com. Association, the CIF State Marketing Equipment Department, CCPOA, with 30,000 members and families supporting the drivers of going tomorrow for California student athletes.
Yeah, he is. They just had a tournament at San Diego State. Yeah. I love that. And yeah, I was just FaceTiming him last night. He's coming home on Friday. Or Thursday night.
Fueling the CIF Championships, fueling the future, it's Gatorade.
But I'm just excited though. It'll be fun to see home for a couple days. We haven't seen him in a while. It feels like I haven't seen him in a long time.
And for access to scores, rosters, schedule, leaderboards, and more, MaxPreps.com.
This Saturday, I'm going home probably
Go Gators up 3, 1, 2, 3.
Wednesday, and then I'll stay for Sunday.
And we're going to go for the second period.
Talk to my mom.
I will.
The Gators take the second period sprint.
On that goalie! On that goalie! Goalie! Up to the lane, Reed. On that goalie! Fine.
Alexander Nemeth sends it in to Alex Atherton.
Fight, Miles, and fight, kid.
Back it goes to Atherton. By Charlie Hurley.
Get high. Get on the board, kid.
So
Come on.
Trulio, I should say Trulio's is the first one to get the ball, and he's defended by Chris Rowland.
We're going to be doing a whole lot on Friday night.
The rush to the ball. The Gator defense is able to swoop it away. Alexander Nemeth out past the 2-meter mark.
Back line! Reed! Count your Reed. In! Go side!
Top end to Alex Atherton. So Atherton scores. 5:49, making it a 4-0 Sacred Heart Prep Gator lead. Checking in now for the Gators, Will Riley. Also checking in, number 11, Corey Tanis. Back into play, the Marauders, number 20, Anthony Folio, being defended by Charukian. Next over to number 9, Webster. The defense is Ballack.
Phil Reese!
The ball goes under and changes possession.
Get high, defense.
Back in the direction, Andrew Charukian being defended by Trolio.
Find the ball, Reed.
Charukian. Number 9, Sonsini. And no look, a save, but it did go out of bounds. So that gets the ball back to the Gators. Charlie Hurley with a save. And that's number 9, Michael Sonsini. Will Riley. The defense by number 17, Reed Curran. Intercepted by number 8, Spencer Beckwith for the Jesuit Marauders. Now down into play, Charlie Ruga. That's a power play. Ball on the Gators number 12, Satadze.
Hey, it's our ball. Get the ball.
That's his second. Referee calling for the ball out.
Timeout. Timeout.
Head coach Jack Horner calling timeout for the Jesuit Marauders. First timeout used. Comes to California Correctional Peace Officers It's a CIF statewide commitment program. CCPOA with 30,000 members in their families supporting the program to help from student athletes. Camp 7 is the proud sponsor of the CIF Regional Water Polo Championships. You can find out more information on Camp 7 hiking, water polo, and the match. Really changed the official championship merchandise supplier for the CIF. Check them out for a wide variety of championship t-shirts, hats, sweatshirts, patches, and that's Billy T.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't do much when I was there. I don't remember.
Okay, hi. You put him in there? Yeah.
Alexander Nemeth with a point-blank save, and the Gators come back even. So it's on the exclusion on number 17 as the transitioning to the counterattack. That's Reed Curran was first. And head coach Brian Kruzkamp calling a timeout.
Go, Joseph! Go, Jesuit! Lots of good work!
The power play now for Sacred Heart Prep. That's Satadze over to number 9 now. Sonsini. Satadze.
Defense, Jay High!
And Alex Satadze. Alex's goal clocks in at 3:46, giving the Gators their 5th goal. They lead 5-0 here in the first half. Number 7, Jackson Clevenger, checking in now for the Gators.
Come on, Jack!
Jack Jenkins, number 14, checking in for Jesuit Marauders. Drake Charmuga.
Come on, get him.
Offensive push-off, so a change of possession. Gators now taking it as we come on the second half, to start the second half of the second period. skip shot score, Walker Seymour. On the breakaway, the pass by Alexander Nemeth. Set that up, and Walker Seymour gives the 6th goal to the Gators, and they lead 6-0. 3:16 remaining, second period. Drake Charamuga now.
Go, Drake. Middle, Drake. Go. Luke, go.
Back number 3, Luke Chandler. Jack Jenkins. Back over to Ivan Sushnikov.
Cover.
And field block by the Gators.
How's that going? Press. How's that going? Press. Work, Jack. Get around.
Nevis sends it down play. First to get it is number 15, Walker Seymour.
How's that three? How's that three? Jack. How's that three?
That will be a power play. Called on number 14, Jack Jenkins. His first shot and score. Andrew Charupian on the power play. Second goal for Andrew. 2:22 on the clock. 7-0 Gators.
Go right.
Checking in for the Marauders, number 8 is Spencer Beckley. Also now for the Gators, number 14, James Plasky checks in.
Let's go,
And
Jay.
Will Riley, number 10. So bringing it down, and dribbling the ball into play, Drake Charamuga.
Go, Drake.
Charamuga to Sosnikov.
Pull it.
Charamuga to Chandler. Webster.
4, 3,
And Luke scores. And 1:52 remaining in the first half. Sacred Heart Prep 7, Jesuit 1. Nevis sends it into play. First to get it is Seymour. He's been defended by Sosnikov.
Get up. Press.
Back again to Clevenger. That is a power play for the Gators. Called by number 6, that's Sosnikov, his first. Shot and score by James Plasky. After the assist by number 8. By number 9, Michael Sonsini. So Michael Sonsini with the assist, James Plasky with the score. For the Marauders, number 17, Reed Curran back in. For Sacred Heart Prep, number 13, Xavier Marco now out of the game.
Go, Jesuit! Something happened.
The scramble for the ball. It goes to number 3, Luke Chandler. The field block by Corey Tanis for the Gators. They're coming up under a minute to play in the second period. Walker Seymour being defended by Luke Chandler.
Come back down. Hey, come on, Luke.
Now up to Xavier Marco. Marco is away, early with the save.
Great job, Charlie!
Keep going. Right.
Back to Chandler. Chandler going for some Beckwith. On the defense is Will Riley.
Wait, you got Luke.
Chandler.
Cover.
No look by Joseph Cavazos.
Chris!
Lasso.
No outlet waving, in the lane.
Third quarter, Jesuit versus Sacred Heart. 8-1 Sacred Heart.
Remember when Chandler's walker at ATS I would think the light.
That would be perfect.
That was so funny. Kind of ugly.
Well, Vanya and Joseph were to DP on Sunday. Vanya and Joseph Cavazos were to DP on Sunday. So 6 hours.
But my girlfriend always wants to stay up there, and all the husbands would be all
Now the sprinters are lining up in position. Anthony Trolio for the Marauders, Walker Seymour for the Gators. Second half, I'm ready to start.
Hurry up, girls!
You were in my car?
Alexander Nevis sends it into play. Number 12, Sotaze, being defended by Reed Carrot. No look by Cherukian, but Charlie Hurley. So Charlie now with 6 saves so far in the game. Sotaze. To Tanis. To Seymour. Chris Rowland. Chris Rowland to Cherukian and back the other direction come the Jesuit Marauders on the counterattack. So into play now.
Come on, back on it.
Chamber being defended by number 4, Chris Rowland, sends it over to number
6. Go, Michael, go.
sends it over to number 10. That's Wygan. So Wygan comes in the corner, and over to get it is Nemeth. Michael Sonsini with Alexander Nemeth on the assist. Second goal for Michael in the game at 5:33, 9-1 Sacred Heart Prep in the third. Checking in Spencer Beckwith, number 8 for Jesuit. First in to Sosnikov, who sends it over to Karen. It's intercepted, Chris Rowland. Now sends it down pool. Sotaze. Alex Sotaze with his third goal. And Alexander Nemeth with his third assist.
Hey, Bill. Hey, 3.
Zach Pambolino checks in for Sacred Heart Prep. Five minutes remaining, 10-1, Sacred Heart Prep. In the third. First with the ball, Reed Carrot. He kicks it over to Anthony Trolio. Luke Chandler.
Now split, Walker.
Chandler. Alexander Nemeth sends it down to number 9, Michael Sonsini. Crossing pass, Sotadze. Defense by Trolio. Sonsini. Sonsini number 11, Corey Tanis. Michael Sonsini, number 9 with the assist. Corey Tanis with the goal. 11-1 Gators. 4 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the third. Kyle Webster, number 9, checks in for Jesuit. Jacob Bowe, number 7, checks in also. Spencer Beckwith, number 8. Check that, Joseph Cavazos, number 19, and swims the ball into play.
Good job, Joseph.
Now with the ball, Jacob Bowe, back over to Cavazos.
He swam.
Webster.
Nice try,
Last
Joe.
shot by Joseph Cavazos.
Nice try, Joseph. Keep it up, Joseph.
Alexander Nemeth sends it down into play. First goes to Chris Rowland. Fadeaway pass into play. It's number 12, Alex Atherton. Broken up by Jacob Bowe. Charlie Hurley sends it into action.
Go.
Charamuga. Intended for Webster. Broken up by Zach Pendolino at the steal. Nemeth sends it down. Walker Seymour by number 12, Alex Sotadze with the assisting pass. So checking in now for the Gators, number 17, Luke Lenhart. James Plaschke, number 14. Xavier Marco, number 13. And number 7, Jackson Clevenger. And Kyle Ballack, number 5. 12-1 Gators in the third. With 2 minutes and 42 seconds remaining. Charamuga back to Beckwith. Now over to number 9, Webster. Charamuga. Shot. Knocked down. Looks like it might have been by James Plaschke. On the field block. Alexander Nemeth sends it down to Kyle Ballack. Will Riley. Jackson Clevenger. The defense by Wangan.
4, 3, go.
Charlie Hurley sends it down first. Number 6, Ivan Shoshnikov. Shoshnikov to Charamuga. The defense by Xavier Marco. Rebound picked up by Nemeth. First into Clevenger. That's stolen by number 9,
Nice.
Kyle Webster.
Good job, Kyle.
Charlie Hurley sends it over to number 9, Kyle Webster. The defense by Luke Lenhart. And we have a power play for the Marauders. Xavier Marco picking up his first exclusion for Sacred Heart Prep, a 6-on-5 for Jesuit. So partial block by James Plaschke on a field block, and swimming back into play is Xavier Marco. As we go under a minute to play in the third.
Release the dogs.
First into play is Will Riley. And the Marauder defense comes swimming into action. Joseph Cavazos steals and passes it to his goaltender.
Yeah, Joseph.
Cavazos is the first one to get it from the goaltender. Right back down. But the goalie being excluded. The Alexander Nemeth first exclusion. So Spencer Beckwith, power play goal, comes in at 4 seconds remaining in the third period. So they're at 12, Jesuit 2.
Good job, Spency.
Anthony Trolio checks in for Jesuit. The end of 3 with the score, the Sacred Heart Preparatory 12 and Jesuit 2. We're so glad you could join us here supporting both of these fine teams and these student athletes. I just want to remind you folks that Spectrum Community, the television home of CIF Sports, connect all of your incredible teams and student athletes with Spectrum Community. Your players from schools and the sports you can't live without. Don't miss a minute of the action on Spectrum Community, and that's on channel 83. Sprinters lining up is Sosnikov, Luke Riley. Also checking in for the Gators, number 16, Roger Brockett. The Gators starting off the fourth period with possession.
So David. Go Reed.
Steal by number 17, Reed Curran.
Sweet. Come on. Sweet. Come on. 5 finger.
Ball out to get it is Alexander Nemeth. Pass was intended for Joseph Cavazos. Now back down to Jackson Clevenger.
Go, David.
And broken up.
We're going to be out. Go,
By the
Trolio.
Marauder defense. Picked up by Luke Chandler. Ball down in play by Sosnikov.
Offense, Reed.
He sends it over to Reed Curran. Jacob Bow.
Joe, nice turn, Joe. Nice. Just come on.
Call something.
And a stop by Alexander Nemeth.
You gotta record that.
Joseph Cavazos under enormous pressure gets off a blistering shot.
12-2. Award the effort. Behind you,
Will
Will.
Riley. Rocket. Rocket fires away, and Charlie Hurley with the save.
Thanks, Charlie.
Shosnikov sends it down to Trulio. Clevenger on defense.
Attack. On off. High Jack. Jack it on him. Get tired. 6, 5, 4.
Now to Karen. Balak sends it over to Nemeth.
Goalie. No ball, Hall. No ball. Read no ball. No ball on here.
Pushed into play, Balak. On the defense, Karen.
Get around.
Now to Pendolino.
Good job. Two, David.
For Plaschke. And broken up by number 4, David Harris for Jesuit. Sosnikov.
I wish he knew we called it fine.
Well, number 19, Joseph Cavazos, scores with 4 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the fourth period. Sacred Heart Prep 12, Jesuit 3. Checking in now for the Gators, Luke Lenhart, number 17, and Rory Hawker, number 18. Zabi and Marco also checking back in. Marco sending it over to Lenhart. Back and forth they go. Defense by Cavazos.
6, 5, 4, 4. Come on.
Ball down to Spencer Beckwith.
Set.
With Luke Lenhart on defense. Swept up by Walker Seymour. Correction on that. Roger Brockton, number 16.
No ball, 1-2. No ball, 1-2. Release.
Pass intercepted. Spencer Beckwith
All right, Spencer. Go.
sends it over to Reed Kern. Rebounded, picked up by Alexander Nemeth. Starting into the second half of this fourth period of regulation. Rory Hawker now with the ball. He sends it to Xavier Marco. Offensive foul puts it back in the hands of the Marauders. Charlie Hurley sends it into play. And first to get it is Joseph Cavazos. It's a power play called on Xavier Marco, his second.
Let's go, Vanya.
6 on 5 for the Jesuit Martyrs.
Let's go, Vanya.
Back over to Reed Karen. Back and shoot. Sosnikov. referee's calling for the ball out. So timeout called by head coach Brian Krugstad. Second timeout, just multiple players being switched out. And checking in now as the goaltender for the Sacred Heart Prep Gators, number 1A, John Petrakian. Also checking in for the Gators, number 20, Isaac Rotenberg. Jackson Clevenger also in for the Gators.
Go, Jack.
Jack.
Number 7, Clevenger. Rottenberg.
Good job, Spence.
Picked off by number 8, Spencer Beckwith. Spencer Beckwith down to Trulio.
Oh, yeah, put it in.
Wait. Let go of the ball, you get a foul.
On the defense is Rory Hawker.
Let go of the ball, you get a foul. There you go.
Now back to number 6, Sosnikov. Pendolino picks it up. Sosnikov on defense. And Sosnikov is able to steal it away. Sends it down to Trulio. Broken up by Jackson Clevenger. Cody
Didn't
Ferguson,
have the right angle.
number 26, also in on the last break. And he's the defender of Rory Hawker.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Zach Pendolino.
1. Rest. Come on, boys. You're still winning.
Back into play. First, number 14. That's Jack Jenkins.
All right, let's do it again. Got it?
With the shot, Cavazos. And a 5-meter is called.
Let's go, Joseph.
Clevenger being called.
Come on, Joe.
Second good shot, Joseph Cavazos. Second goal for Joseph in the game. Comes in at 9 seconds.
Best cousin ever. Love you.
Sorry, Nelly. Good job, Vanya. Sit over here.